You good to go? Okay, welcome you all to the village board meeting, 7 o'clock, Monday, December 9th, 2024. We'll have a roll call of officers.
Nancy, Sarah Heiser, Chris Clear, Rose Sowers, Kevin Schuler, again.
Open meeting law compliance check. We all please stand for a pledge of allegiance in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Of public input, anybody have anything? If not, we'll move on to the Belgium Area Chamber of Commerce report.
New
New and improved.
What I do. I've been with the chamber for about 5.5, 6 weeks now, and so far it's going really well. We had our first event last night, which I hope most of you attended. I feel like you'll be there, and it was really wonderful. The weather was perfect. We went through 8 different types of soup, and I feel like we had about 10 to 15 gallons of soup. It was just extraordinary. 120 hot dogs went super fast. We had letters to Santa, free hot chocolate that our friends from Harrington Beach served. We had meat St. Nick to be decorating. Then another time band performed and did like this really cool pyramid thing where they were standing on drums. Really wonderful things. Membership renewals were sent out. There'll be a reminder sent out as well, January 1st date. If anyone has any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to let me know. My office is Pete's office.
Anybody have anything for Melissa? If not, we'll move on to the Marshall report.
Okay, started on the 18th of November. I started handing out warning. The first day I handed out 63 warning. And for total, for the first 2 weeks, I handed out 102. And as of December 2nd, parking tickets started going out, which I've been averaging about 3 a day now. So, and I had an issue with the first one with a guy which Pete knows. We had a little go around with him, but we've got things worked out with him on this parking problem. So we got that straight. I got that straightened out with him. So everything is good there. So that was about it for a month. There wasn't no problems, no complaints. So everything is good.
How much is a parking ticket?
What?
How much is a parking ticket?
$10 if you pay it the first week.
Anyone have anything else for the Marshall? Okay. I'd like to make a motion. We approve the consent agenda items.
Second.
Motions are made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. We have no unfinished business, so we'll move on to new business. And right now I'd like to ask all the BET board members if they'd like to go into closed session. So. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, we will be going into closed session for a short time. Okay, now we'll move on to 10B. Approve Luxembourg Cafe located at 100 East Main Street, Belgium, the purchase of a Class B combined liquor license. Basically, all we're doing is moving the liquor license from locals downtown to Luxembourg Cafe up here.
Are they planning to open?
Don't know, but
That's their business.
so
Oh,
once we approve, if we approve this, they will have no liquor license downtown whatsoever. So everything will be up here at the cafe.
So basically reversing what they did a year ago.
Right, yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve Luxembourg Cafe purchase of the liquor, Class B liquor license.
I'll second.
Motions are made and seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
I
Opposed? Motion passes. 10C, approved 2024 utility account balance write-off. Vicky,
This is an annual thing that we do. It's basically when, either tenants or homeowners sell a property and there's an old account. A lot of times what happens is people pay what was on the last bill, but they miss like the last late charge or something. So I'm not allowed, when it's PMSC, to write off any utilities without board approval. So once a year, we ask the board to approve these write-offs. Here is totaling $16.92.
I'll make a motion to write off. The official name of this, the utility write-offs of 2024 totaling $16.92.
I'll second.
Motions are made and seconded. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. 10D, approve refund of water impact fees due 12/28/24 to 2/28/25.
So, I have in the packet, with, impacting, there's a number of them that are coming due in December and, January and February. However, I just did clarify that we have, $1,225.50 worth of expenses that we have spent this year, on this project. So I can apply and approve the one for the first one there. You know, I can pay that out of these funds before I refund them. But, you know, but legally we have to start returning these if we don't spend them. With that said, Danny would like to mention about possibly moving up part of this project so that we can not return all these and use these for a project that we were gonna start in 26.
Yeah, I didn't look, we're talking, we're gonna start, see about the impact, we could. You know, see if we can extend the impact fee time limit to, we do it in 2026, and Brad, you said we.
Yeah, the legislator,
You can, huh?
they changed it. Used to be able to pass a resolution, get a 3-year extension, but now they limit that only in cases of like for sewer.
So then, we have a couple of them coming due in 25, so I thought maybe if we move up the project for the water main looping up on, well, here next year. We could use that money and wouldn't have to return it. I mean, it comes to about $60,000. Give them. You know, it's Christmas time, but.
What's that project cost?
Well, that project is probably gonna cost you $422,000.
So,
So is there like,
Some budget impact.
can we just do the whole project in 25, or are there time limits on each?
It does go to when the fee, you have to allocate bills each when the.
Yeah, we have a list where it's allocated, you know, what we wanna do, so if we do it. If we get the engineering done in the first 3 months of 25, and we do the construction in summer and fall of 25, can we use that whole?
It depends on when the fee was deposited. And
So you got the dates.
let me pull up.
You can't just group it by calendar year. It has to be.
Whatever.
Each individual impact fee.
Yeah, so let me just pull it up here. Give me a second. So, for example, if we were to have a bill come through in the end of March, we have the bill, if we could get the bill paid by March 22nd, then this 5,800 could be applied to it. But then, and then we have a break till May. So in terms of having the project start like in fall, you know, August through the end of the year, there's 20,000. And then if you go August through the end of the year, it's 43,000. So we would need to get some of these bills coming in very soon to preserve as much of this as possible. Because, you know, you can see the dates here, this date and the end column here is when we have to return it by if we haven't spent it.
Well, can you print that out?
Yeah, it's in the packet, Danny.
Right.
But I'll print it for you again. Yeah, I'll get you a copy of it.
So
So,
are we
Copy right there.
returning
Give
everything?
them Reggie's copy.
so I guess I would recommend if you make the motion, that
Danny,
instructs me to apply any expenses on these eligible water projects that we've paid so far to this, and then return anything else that's due through December of 24. Because there's no way we're gonna spend any more before the end of this year. We'll leave the January ones in that, you know, for the next meeting.
Well, that one is January 1st. though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we can do, I had it highlighted here, the ones through February 28th. Danny, do you think we'll have any bills through February 28th?
Well, if we go to the project, they can give them a call, start calling to the engineer. You could get some bills by then.
Okay, which we can't have the board, well, the board has already approved moving forward on this project, correct?
Well, for.
To begin the process.
Well, you begin engineering in 25 and then.
Yeah,
Construction in 26, they would have to change that.
right. Which we can put on the agenda for next month, but you've already given permission for him to start the engineering, so he can have McMahon start that and get us some billing as soon as possible on those. So I guess I would say rather than, you know, if you want to do the one through January 1st, that's fine too. But I would leave the rest and hopefully we can get some bills paid before we have to return these.
I mean, we want bills.
It's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
We can.
Yeah.
Before the end of the year.
so we need a motion.
What's the amount we need to approve before the end of the year?
you know, I'm gonna have to go through our bills and double check what can be applied, so I don't feel comfortable giving an exact number, but if you just say that the impact fees that are due to be returned by January 1st of 25 after expenses have been paid.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve that we spend the allocated funds due before January 1st.
We want to refund any due by January 1st after I have spent any expenses that we've already incurred. I don't know a good way to word that.
And I will second that.
Okay, motions are made in second. Any other discussion on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
You need to bring your motion.
Yeah.
Neither.
Okay.
Okay, 10E, discussion and possible action of the purchase of a chipper sweeper. Danny?
Just have Brian explain everything. Brian and Pat, like they were working on the project, that's pretty so. Brian got all the quotes and Brian, if you want to explain anything, what we did, and what you guys did, you know.
We priced out for the sweeper, we priced out the Johnston with all that, it's a, who's going to stick, so we proved it, you got one of. The silver Johnston. And we also priced out the Sierra. Right, the serving equipment. And the survey for the Sierra would be $387,976. And there was the $355,380. And we actually we feel that it's a better machine than the one that. From Survey, because they don't have a like you're putting on top of you, go up and down. It's like top of working, and like the electric one that we're gonna put on there, so we don't have that's gonna work on there. Because you have a really slow with that.
That's for sucking on catch base.
And for that and stuff. we do that way. So we recommend purchasing a weaker or weaker pipe.
How old was the other one?
That was the 19 village.
Well, every 20 years you look at this.
They just say we spent a lot of money in maintenance, we probably got $15,000 in maintenance in it this year, so. Thank you, Grace. Bye-bye.
I imagine it's one of those deals you gotta get done before the end of the year or that price goes up.
Yeah, yep.
What's that thing worth when you get rid of it?
First expensive, 30 cents. Probably looking for something.
We got that. So, no. We got the Johnson. Yeah, we have a Johnson.
Yes. Yeah, two of them.
The how's the Freightliner, is that gonna turn as sharp as the other one? Cause right now you won't have a cab over.
The only way to get a cab over is to go with a dual engine. And we were having a point motor on there, and they're gonna do that because then it's with the dual emissions, we're concerned with that. Driving motion.
But this one, it's just one engine on it, it's like hydrostatic. You set your RPMs, then you just drive it, it's like hydrostatic, you just do that way. With the emissions on that. Truck engine, we're afraid it's just idle all the time, we have nothing. And I think that's a point for this to know.
Does that scare him? Did that have emission stuff on it too?
Yeah.
Now it has two engines, so
Yeah.
that would be, and when you brought that one out, check any lights on. So that's all that comes, right? And that was one nice thing about that one did have the straight cab on it.
So what is the difference between the two? Just two motors, you got two motors on the one, only one.
Which, and the guy for like the Johnson one, he said it's about the same price for the two engines or one engine with the hydrostatic price is really different.
As long as you get the suction and the cleaning, right? Does it have that bump out room too?
Yep.
You can bump out?
Which ours does not have.
So that's the street sweeper, and then this, you only have one quote for the chipper.
No, there should be two, three, two.
You're gonna be sure separate or together.
Yeah, you want. One.
Or can we combine these two, or if they're doing separate?
You could.
Skipper. Oh, does the one get traded in? Or is that? Whole thing. So is the Freightliner, that's all brand new, or
Yep.
boat shirt, that's all brand new? For when do you get that?
We hope all. And so like 8 months,
So ours has to run another summer.
Yeah.
so we'll have it for a week.
So what options does the new one have that the old one don't have?
Things won't seem, yeah.
We did drop it down to just a single boom versus the dual,
Yeah,
because I was talking with Brian, the guy that did, first they with a dual boom on it. You lose suction, so if there's a heavy debris field, you're going over a second time anyways, versus if we just go to one suction. We just don't use the second suction enough to justify, $15,000. We just don't use enough to justify that.
And this one has that extended room on that curbside too, where the cars don't have near.
that slides in and out.
Yeah.
So what scared you from the scare was the generic boom you're putting on top?
And it's some of the other things we,
And it was.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, yeah, once, 20 years now. So I think, like a change.
Oh, yeah, we have a Johnson and a Freightliner at work. But you use a lot more than you got.
Yeah.
Looks like, it look just like yours at the county, but it has that hydrostatic.
That's something new.
Yeah.
Like, what do you have now? Do you keep your foot on the brake or
yep, right, breakable tires.
side the brake?
No.
Yeah.
First year.
You've talked to anybody who's one of these yet?
He said he's seen quite a few of this and we do Grafton says it.
Graft, yeah, I've been talking to Grafton, but theirs is not a hydrostatic, not like a 200 one. Which is their option, that's what they went with, so.
In the Johnson.
In the Johnson, but there it's 2018 or 19, I think there is, so. But they have a new one coming that I think it's probably, they have 2 or 3 of them. I think,
So it
so.
looks like the.
I don't know, I worked with, I just heard a guy from Telegraph, and I was gonna ask him tomorrow. The city of Port's got a, well, they're getting rid of the new one and they keep them their other one. Says don't suck.
So who's quoting us for chip,
Brooks.
Brooks is chippers or sweepers?
Brooks Skipper and George and Skipper. Warburg and George.
Okay,
Where's that from?
yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
the first one is a chipper, the last one's a chipper, the two in between are sweepers. Got it.
okay. That makes more sense now. Okay, I think that's-
This stuff highlighted everywhere.
So, I have them on the screen. I did put this together, what we budgeted in capital projects. Split by fund was 290 for general, 70 for water and 70 for sewer. We're using the low bids on both of these, which are the recommended. We would come in under budget in general fund by about 15,400. Water and sewer would be slightly over budget. Dollars.
So it had improvement to budget.
Overall for general fund, sewer and water would be a slight, but nothing worth noting. The only thing I would recommend, and I don't know if you guys talked about this or whatever, is unless they're gonna offer a really good discount for prepaying, we don't wanna do that, because right now, 6 months at 4% interest would earn us almost $9,000. And 4% is very low, so, you know.
That never was even brought up.
So, because it's just something that I keep in mind because of the whole issue with the rescue squad, we lost a lot of interest on that sitting. So we don't want to prepay unless they were to offer a very large discount for doing so.
So by moving the sweeper and the chipper up 1 year,
No, they were both scheduled for 1.5.
oh, okay. But we're,
Oh, they were both.
so we're in order
Yep.
this
Yeah.
year, yeah.
Don't say,
Well,
say
They're
3%.
not gonna get delivered until fall. And
Okay.
5% is it? That's like ordering it up.
Does money have to be put down to order it?
I would assume they'll want a down payment, but you know,
Said.
okay, well, that's excellent then,
Okay,
yes.
so it's not like we gotta move anything else back.
Nope, this money is already set aside in capital projects, for, in all 3 funds, so there's no issues.
Do we want to approve these separately or do it all at once?
Doesn't matter however you want to do it.
In the motion, we don't have to name the company, you know?
It would probably be best if you listed the bid for each one that we're approving, which would be the Brooks tractor for the, wood chipper and, the,
Did you guys want to talk about the wood chipper at all? No? The wood chippers?
environment tech, right, for the sweeper.
You look at what the band and then one part, you look at the band and watch. They're both very tough.
They're both big. But, and it's before, where it was, where they changed it, they wouldn't see they can cheapen up the Warburg item.
So what was the 80,000 up there though?
That's what we had in our
Oh, okay.
fund that but we were, going through it.
So what's the preferred quote for the sweeper? What's the preferred quote for the chipper? Right. All right, I'll make a motion to approve funds for the Brooks chipper and the Envirotech sweeper.
I'll second. Motions are made and seconded. Any other discussion on this? If not, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Hi.
Opposed? Motion passes.